can't quit. Spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me a solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party, as if everybody's listening wrong.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Lone Depot Park as we ready for game time. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Trevor Rogers, out of the state of New Mexico, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AV on its way. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. D-Bro, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 24 home runs, and 48 driven in. Ball. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
First pitch of the AB now.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Judge over at second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 2-0 New York. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
So now to the plate, John Verdi. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's ball
3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And now Miguel Rojas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Full sets. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Garrett Cole. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball inside.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. It is taken, strike 1.
Count 2-1. That's a
He's
ball.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Urshela leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 New York.
Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos pa' que...
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Looked like a slider there, swing, and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And so take a look at ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Yeah.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Ball 2.
Up high. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey,
usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
nope, upstairs.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now it'll be Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Stanton on third with 2 out. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
The pitcher, Trevor.
Cole gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's 1 down now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So stepping in is John Birdie. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Pitch on the way.
No, that's low. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. John Birdie becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Miguel Rojas.
Nope,
and that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that will end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to South Florida following this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
That ball went out.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's taken on the inside corner, strike 3.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate now, Garrett Cole. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Urshela carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. So now here is Starling Marte, struck out in his first at-bat. Cole's ready. Here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch. Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And stepping in, Adam Duvall. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
Over to first, Cole. No, he didn't. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch.
That's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Marte on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Dickerson.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Pitch outside. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Voit is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Marlins down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ross Detweiler, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 54.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Set. Here it comes. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it's foul. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 0-2 coming. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 0-2 once more.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one frozen.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now in the box, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Here's a pop-up now. Cooper has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Clear the base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it.
Jesus Aguilar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The average at 284 to begin playing. 13 home runs and 49 runs batted in. This ball will be chopped foul. Fouled off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. This is popped up. Torres is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Birdie.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Birdie. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0 pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. but I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the first pitch to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1.
Oh, that's just out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Anthony Bass is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bass has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-1 is a ball down and away.
2 balls,
2 out,
strike.
nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the next to bat will be Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball, that's outside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-0. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. This is foul right side. And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Daniel Castano answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Torres will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball. No bets off the plate.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
LeMahieu on third. Judge at second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate is Adam Duvall. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away, something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Weekly hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in next, Corey Dickerson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Brian Anderson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1.
Count is 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. It's taken for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, man? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Luis Cessa takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 85.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. That will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Miami. They're down here 5-1.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when
So now into the box is Luke Voigt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Gary Sanchez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Voigt leads off second with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Clint Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 77. Frazier.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now into the box, Gio Urshela, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Popped him up. Cooper waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready now is Jorge Alfaro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. O'Day has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and he's averaged exactly 1 base runner allowed over those innings. That's a 1.00 whip. 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
No pitcher.
Lewin Diaz come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 68, Lewin Diaz.
From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope,
good hard
that's a
sinker,
ball.
but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John.
Stepping up is John Birdie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. I know he's a good not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where he was aligned and tried to do it.
Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas.
Nope.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rojas hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Alfaro on second. Birdie is over at first with 1 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Starling Marte, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Set and the pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 5-1. John Curtis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Aaron Hicks gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one, the second coming back in the 7th. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball
That's
2.
it. Ball 2.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMay.
Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Duvall is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. A ball hit hard to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins 1. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And it's fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Jory Dickerson.
Next to hit, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he misses there. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. He's set. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a relay home, and he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The New York Yankees get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Garrett Cole earns his team-leading 11th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Trevor Rogers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For no pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. My own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Many others have to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but then let it die. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. They just been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.